The past few episodes of this series have been so lit that I have to hit you guys with a recap, going back to that 3-hour live stream that I did against the Houston Rockets in the NBA playoffs. We had a chance to force a game 7, but Channing Frye did not want that to happen. He hit the shot that ended our series, and we lost to the Houston Rockets 4-2 and got eliminated out of the NBA playoffs in the second round. But that don't matter because the Golden State Warriors went on to win the NBA championship, so that's good for the Houston Rockets. They did not get a chance to make it to the finals. But moving on to the offseason, here's where things got the most interesting, because we landed the 3rd overall pick in the NBA draft thanks to the Portland Trail Blazers. The first pick went to the Knicks. They got Jaheim Woodley. The second pick went to the Dallas Mavericks, and they drafted Prince Patterson. And I was upset at first because that's exactly who we were going to choose with the 3rd overall pick. But then I went through the trade finder and I saw a trade for Prince Patterson. I gave up my 3rd overall pick and a future first for Prince Patterson and Lucas, and I also had the 30th pick, which is what I used to draft Mygm to the squad. And things got even more better because getting straight into free agency, on the first day of the free agency moratorium period, we got the Joker and Klay Thompson. Then moving on to the Summer League, we had a good back and forth battle with the Utah Jazz. The game came down to the wire, and what made this game even more beast was that I live streamed this game, so you guys saw PS Compulsion in the clutch as I got into the corner and Phil McMillan knocks down the game winning 3-pointer to give us a 1-point lead. We closed out on the 3-pointer. The Jazz could not make another shot, and we are your NBA Summer League champions. But I know a lot of you guys that was watching the live stream was wondering what happened to all the rookies drafted in the first round. Why wasn't any of those rookies playing during Summer League? That was because they all went to Cali to help Damian Lillard promote his basketball league for middle school and high school athletes in a huge expedition game between Team Future Legends against Team Lillard. If you guys missed that episode, you guys definitely gotta go back and watch it because that game was all types of lit. But anyways, moving forward with the off season, next on our list is the All-Star City selection. And next season, All-Star Weekend is going to be held in beautiful Miami, Florida. That's exactly where we're going. I thought we would have got the opportunity to go to Vegas since, you know, we are the Summer League champions and all. But nah, let me stop. We're going to Miami, Florida. That's going to be a pretty good All-Star weekend. Hopefully, Prince Patterson has a beast season and makes it into the All-Star game. I know Klay Thompson is definitely making the All-Star game. And the Joker, he's definitely making the All-Star game as well. But we need to get Triple J into the All-Star game because that did not happen last year. And he was an All-Star snub. We can't let that happen again this year. But anyways, moving on to the training camps. I have 7 free camps available, but I do have a good amount of VC. So I'm probably going to purchase like 2 more extra training camps on top of the 7 that I already have. But anyways, the first person going to training camp is Prince Patterson for perimeter defense. Got to get those defensive stats up. Josh Hart, I sent him to perimeter defense training camp as well. His defensive stats were horrible. Oh my goodness, they still are. Colin Sexton, I sent him to perimeter shooting. I'm going to be using him a lot more on the offensive end. Jaren Jackson Jr., sent him to big man offense training camp. Get those offensive stats up. I need to get him into the All-Star game. I sent Mitchell Robinson to untapped potential training camp. His potential increases to a B+. I tried the same thing with Michael Jabari, but his potential did not increase. It stayed at an A. That was a waste of a training camp. I sent the big man, the Joker, to conditioning training camp, and his conditioning is going to be elite. I had to get his reaction time up, you feel me? I sent Klay Thompson to a combo guard training camp, and a lot of his stats went up. A lot of the stats before were kind of bad, but he's getting better. And last but not least, I sent the whole team to free throw shooting camp, and to be honest, this team has a lot of good free throw shooters, which is excellent. That's exactly what we need because on my Pistons series, we have horrible free throw shooters. So now it's time for me to advance to the next season, but there's one problem. I have 16 players on the roster and I can only bring 15 players into the regular season, which means one player needs to get cut. So I was trying to find a trade primarily for Lucas because I didn't really want him on the squad, but to be honest, I do need that backup center. I need a third string at the center position, and I do have a lot of guards. So I was stuck between Kyle Korver and Damian Dotson, and please don't kill me in the comments section. But I did release Damian Dotson, Dame Dot, into free agency and kept Kyle Korver for veteran leadership, because to be honest, we do have a lot of young players on our squad, and I probably would have just ended up sending Damian Dotson down to the G League. So I was like, I'm sorry, Dot, but we gotta keep Kyle Korver, you feel me? But anyways, welcome to the new NBA season. Our first game is going to be against the Chicago Bulls. That game is going to be all types of lit because we get a chance to destroy the Hall of Fame CPU on their home court. You guys know I love doing BS like that. But before ending games, I gotta set up my player mentorships for the season. Josh Hart is going to be mentored by Kyle Korver. If you thought Josh Hart was a beast shooter before, imagine after this mentorship, Kyle Korver is going to be helping him with these badges: the catch and shoot, limitless range, and deep range deadeye. Josh Hart is going to be the next Klay Thompson. And next up, Colin Sexton is still being mentored by Derrick Rose with the acrobat badge, relentless finisher, and pick and roll maestro. Those three badges are exactly what Colin needs. I'm trying to get him to get a bronze badge in any of those, to be honest. Like, Colin needs all of those badges, but hey, I'll settle if he just gets one working with Derrick Rose. Up next, we got Jaren Jackson Jr., Triple J, being mentored by the Joker, and the Joker is going to be helping Triple J with his catch and shoot badge, pick and popper badge, and last but not least, the pick and roller badge. I gotta help him get those badges up to a silver. Jaren Jackson Jr., you gotta make the All-Star game this year. And next up, and last but not least, Prince Patterson is going to be mentored by Klay Thompson. I want him to get the defensive stopper badge, the difficult shot badge, and last but not least, the clutch performer badge. I'm trying to make Patterson into the next D Wade, and he needs those three badges in order for him to be considered the next D Wade. So everything on this series is looking so lit, especially for this new season, except one thing, and that is the draft class. Now, I don't know if anybody else is having this issue, but going back to last offseason, or even the first offseason that we did on this series, I did not have the option to choose my custom draft class, and this season was basically the same thing. Even going back to the end of last offseason, the Team World versus Team USA game features rookies from a custom draft class. So I'm guessing that at this point, for the NBA 2K19 Mygm story mode, the saga continues, I don't think that you're able to use custom draft class at all. I mean, look at these rookies. All these rookies look like they're bums except for Keller. Like, bro, I really wanted to have Zion Williamson on this series as well. Of course, I wasn't going to draft him, but I wanted him to be in the NBA. But it looks like that's definitely not going to happen, especially because of these draft class issues on the Mygm story mode. That's trash, and this draft class is definitely trash. Thank God I only have like one first rounder, and it's like late in the first round. Probably not even gonna use that pick. But anyways, looking at our final roster before the first game of the NBA season, we got Klay the GOAT Thompson. Oh my goodness. We also got the Joker, Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr., Josh Hart, who's now at 80 overall, Colin Sexton, Prince Patterson, Jordan Bell, Mitchell Robinson, Troy Daniels, Derrick Jones Jr., who's overall jumped up to 76, Michael Jabari, Derrick Rose, Corey Joseph, Lucas, and Kyle Korver. That is our squad, and our squad is so lit. The only problem that I think we're gonna have with this squad is that Josh Hart is going to start complaining that he wants to be in the starting lineup. I mean, he is an 80 overall, but bro, we need you off the bench. There's no way you're starting over Prince Patterson, and there is no way that you're starting over Klay the GOAT Thompson. Those two things are not going to happen. Also, Derrick Jones overall just increased to like a 76 out of the blue, like I just mentioned. So I might have to trade him because I was not planning on playing him at all. I was probably going to send him to the G League. Like, how did his overall increase like that? I don't know what happened with that, but his overall increase. So there still might be a few trades we have to make. Let me know in the comment section below who should get traded off the squad. Well, not right now, probably after like the first game. I got to see how the first game goes. But anyways, the off season is at a close, and we are getting ready for the first game of the NBA season. I'm probably gonna live stream that game because we are definitely gonna be lit against the Chicago Bulls. There is no way that we're losing. But anyways, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you guys felt about this past off season, because in my opinion, one of the most lit off seasons yet. This is the Prince of YouTube signing out. Let's go Vegas. We are definitely about to be lit.